How is everybody doing today? Let's see, if you're here a little early, that means we're going to open Core 21 pre-release kit together to start the game off right. Not the greatest, but I need one of these codes for a friend, and so we're going to crack a kit. Now, I don't remember what the big hits in 21 were. The only blue die I've gotten. But nonetheless, we're going to cross our fingers. Figure we can get started a little early. Move that code. Alright, so we got Double Vision as a promo for M21. Obviously not the best, but that's okay. What is going on? Figured we'd start with something light. Little Core 21. Token. Oh, that's right. These ones were backwards. Well, this will be quick then, because we're not going to do well in Core 21. Liliana emblem, Thornwood Falls, foil Scorching Dragonfire, and another Double Vision. Well, I guess we'd be in red if this was our pre-release kit. There's not a lot of great solid hits that we can take to the bank in 21. So it's kind of a waste to open these, but again, a friend of mine wanted the code for Arena, so we're opening them. A token. Craig. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Thieves Guild Enforcer's alright. And then the bulk. I'll fly through the rest of these and then get to cracking this box. It's obviously not going to be a God box because we're opening it live. Well, you know, sometimes you shoot yourself in the foot because that's a sweet hit. Full Art Uggin's pretty good. I did forget that was in this. And I certainly didn't expect to open it out of a pre-release kit. Yeah, that was nice. See the truth. That's probably going to steal all my luck for our boy over here, Mr. Kaldheim, which is unfortunate. I am really excited to get this open. Oh yeah, it definitely pays for the kit. Even though, like, in reality, this one was basically free after I made all the profit off the other ones. Like, I usually open, it's roughly 90 kits every pre-release. So I have codes to do giveaways with and stuff like that. I usually run them through our local shop, but I wasn't able to do that for the most recent pre-releases, thanks to the Backstreet Boys reunion tour known as COVID. Sorry, we got unopened box of Kaldheim. And thankfully it's my box, so it really wouldn't matter either way. And we're certainly not, like I said, we're not going to hit anything crazy in it. I'm more just looking for Turgrid and Vorinclex. Those are my two dream hits. My goal is to hoard those like they're going out of business. So let's see what we got. These boosters feel weird. Compared to the pre-release kits, there's a lot of air in this. So, are these... Oh, these are backwards. So yeah, these got to be the Japanese kits. So we got a foil, Open the Omen Path, Battle for Bredegard. That's not awful. Having these backwards speeds this up a lot. If I open any of the foil commons or uncommons you guys want, just let me know. I don't give a shit. Let's see. Ascendant Spirit. See, I love these. The uncommon slot ones. I think those are going to be wicked underrated long term. Yeah, I can make it brighter. Hold on. And then let me refocus it. That should pick it up a little bit. How's that? The foil snow showcase snow zombie. Is that the guy that gives all your other snow creatures +1/+1? Snow covered island. Sika's Chariot. That's a good hit. And then nothing in the uncommon slot. I think I actually pulled one out of the other kits I opened this morning. If he's a foil, I'll double check the box before I cut the video, and I'll show you. If I got it, I'll just ship it to you. I don't give a shit. Let's see. Foil, Hailstorm Valkyrie, the Raven's Warning. I don't know how good that one's going to be. Well, so far, I opened an M21 kit to start, and we got that, which was pretty nice. And now we're hoping to get some hits out of Kaldheim. But so far, nothing too crazy. The Chariot in the showcase was good. Treasure, Sulphurous Mire, Mystic Reflection. And then your homeboy, the Betrayer King. Yeah, the Ugins are always good. I keep forgetting that was an M21, but that's on me. These definitely weren't made in the US, though. These cards feel entirely different from the pre-release kits. They're night and day. So we've got Icy, Snow-Covered, Cosmos Charger. Not great. Oh, I think Mystic Reflection is going to be bananas in Commander. Play your General and then you get Birds of Paradise? Yeah, sure. I want to say, yeah. I mean, even the stock feels different. It's night and day. These cards feel like they're on different card stock entirely. The foils don't. These foils feel flimsy. They feel really weird, and almost glossy, whereas the pre-release foils feel like you're holding a brick of cardboard with foil on it. Let's check the box. We've got Depart the Realm, Search for Glory. So let me pull that box out. So we've got our box. This box was sealed with shrink wrap. Yeah, this one was made in Japan. So, right, the listing here is made in Japan. These are definitely Japanese ones. Which makes sense. It explains the loose packaging, too. Like, even these packs feel just... There's a ton of air in them. So let's see, we got Treasure Token, Snowfield, Herald Unites the Elves. I hate that fucking thing. Not because it's a bad card, just because I already have a ton of them. The pre-release foils haven't pringled yet. I don't know how much stock I put that into, though. But these foils don't feel bad. They just don't feel as heavy cardstock-wise. And the regular cards do not feel the same. Like, it's night and day. Burgie. That's pretty good, actually. The God of Storytelling. There's a really insane CDH deck that's brewed around that thing where you just basically go off. You cast your whole deck in a single turn. They use the rituals and the wheel effects and everything else to generate value. It's really solid. It was stupid quick. You basically play her and you can usually win the same turn as long as you have one of the wheel effects and any ritual effect. So foil... Showcase, Call the Forge Master. That's pretty good. Like, I like getting the foils of those. And then Realm Walker, which is not so hot. I still think Tergrid's the one that people think they see coming until it's played, and then they're like, oh shit. Oh, that's a good hit. So, Tyvar Kell, the extended arts like this, or the full arts, take the place of a regular rare slot, not your foil slot, which is dope. I always thought they would take the place of a foil slot, which would have made more sense. But I'm glad they didn't do it that way. Rise of the Dreadbarn. I really expect that to do something. Yeah, even in the pre-release kits, all together between the stream and what I opened roughly 36 kits. And the showcase odds were really, really good. Foil odds were not. The foils were really hard to hit. Of any rare, mythic, even the showcase foil uncommons were a nightmare. Roots of Wisdom, Showdown of the Skalds. Which one was Bonkers on stream? Showdown or the Rise of the Dreadbarn? We've got Treasure Token. Alpine Meadow. Ugh. Blessing of Frost. No hits there. I was unfortunately unable to see them go to town with it on stream. I was really hoping it would do something, because for 1 mana, it's nothing. Well, I definitely missed the boat on that. I didn't think it was going to be anything, honestly, until it came out. But this card sucks. Tyrite Sanctum. I think that's like one of the... That's a dead rare, and I hate opening it. Let's see what we got. Zombie Berserker. Island. Furja Foil Judge of Valor. Not bad. And this pile of shit that is Emmerstrom Predator. It's not a bad card, it's just not doing much. Oh, I was like, is there a basic land in the uncommon slot? Yeah, the other rare land is really good. Like, very good. Human Warrior. Elvish War Master. See, I thought War Master would do more on stream than it did. It was powerful, but it wasn't game-ending. Yeah, that's true. I mean, but even, like, the burger flippers will rise up and then crash your hedge fund. And then we're all burger flippers. Planes. Ooh. Oh. Oh, man, that's pretty. Turgrid Got a Fright. And Turgrid's Lantern. Well, that's literally the only card I needed left in the set to complete it. So I'm happy now. And we got Finn the Fangbearer in alternate. That's sweet. Card's good. I don't know what you're talking about, Buzz. Card's phenomenal. The card I'm legitimately scared of. Oh, you're entirely right. It's already gonna do some serious work in EDH. Between that, Burgi, and what was the other one? Magda. So I'm playing Magda and Brawl, and that thing is just disgusting. Snow-covered plains, foil Dreadrider, and the Righteous Valkyrie. See, this thing's nuts too. Like, people were trying to sell this short, but a 2/4 for 3 that can essentially be a 4/6 and gains you life is just disgusting too. Turgrid's not as good in Brawl. And, well, yeah, if you have Turgrid Cataclysm, it's nuts. But then you have to play her in a shell that houses white and not run her as your commander and have a lot less consistency. I more worry about the Turgrid that you get to play Dark Deal in, and then you just hose the table. Everybody just cries the blood tears. The Bears of Littjara. I don't know enough about the commons and uncommons yet. Yeah, there's tutors. The tutors are always solid in EDH, but it's also having to lock in your ability to then cast after a tutor and resolve it. Burning Rune Demon. Burning Rune Demon's a mythic? Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Enters the battlefield. Search your library. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, Cry the Blood Tears has been a very hard lesson in our play group because of needing to make this lovely playmat just because of people being, you know, the aforementioned popsicle rooster. Replicated Ring, Highland Forest. Oh, Varagath Blood Sky Sire foil. So our foil rare, and it actually looks really sweet. Oh, and it does come in nice on camera. And then Rally the Ranks. I did get a regular showcase frame. I don't think I opened any foils. I'll pull out the pre-release box of what I have set aside and show you guys what I had left over from after building sets. So, Snow-Covered Forest, Branch Channel Pathway. This box has actually done pretty good in not hitting the pathways, considering I can just, like, buy them from Wizards in a few weeks. Yeah, 11's a good sample size. You should get most of the stuff in the set, but as far as showcase foils, it's going to be really hit or miss. Tybalt's Trickery. I can't believe that the professor was trying to shit on Tybalt's Trickery. I don't want to buy the Secret Lair, but unfortunately, the shop that I help out with is picking them up, and therefore I'm going to have to help them offset cost. So initially I'll be getting them at cost, which is still high, but not as bad. It's like $6 a card instead of $10. Their pre-order price was a little higher than what was offered to the other gentleman that owns a card shop. Orvar the All Form. This is a sweet hit. That's a very sick hit. It's not that I do it out of the kindness of my heart. It's basically to just keep a working business position with him. He gives me a dream of price for most of my product. As far as, like, if it's a very limited print run, plus I get tons of promo stuff from them. King Narfi's Betrayal. The card makes me fucking die inside. Herald, King of Skemfar. And then nothing else. That Orvar's nuts. That in EDH is going to be bananas. I think Orvar's the most underrated card in the set as far as Commander goes. Speak of the Devil, Magda. That card's insane. The value you generate once you have the card in play is game ending. It manipulates the entire table for the rest of the game because of what the commander strives to do. Yeah. Yep. I saw Orvar, because that's what they're doing. They're running Orvar either in Sakashima or with it, and then they write a replication it, targeting either the Sakashima copy or the Orvar copy. You make a ton of copies, and then you literally storm off and win the game the same turn. Ooh, the World Tree. That's another really good hit. I really like the World Tree. I'm excited to see people play it. Not as excited about the Orvar thing, but I know I'm going to have to play against it at some point and not be happy as I witness a bag of smashed assholes appear on the table before me. Ice Tunnel Jorn. Not the good copy, but the prettier copy nonetheless. I wasn't a big fan of his showcase frame. Like, don't get me wrong, all the showcase frames, they put a lot of work in designing those this time around, and it's gorgeous. But some of the arts I just felt weren't as good. I mean, Jord himself is just insanity. Having Bear Umbra on a dude as long as you're running... Gotta love the... Yeah. Jordan himself, if you run him in Snow Permanence, you have a Bear Umbra every time you attack. Blood on the Snow. And then if you have Mazavith because you're running him in Commander, cool. Tap out, play my hand, move to combat, swing in, use the maze to remove him from combat, and you've immediately gotten a gigantic uptick in mana advantage that your opponents can't match. Not usually. Goldmaw Champion, Tundra Fuckhole. That's right. I don't know if they're actually going to go to the other realms, because right now, like, we have a representation of all the different areas of Kaldheim within the gods, the trolls. I'm not sleeping on the fuckhole, but I can't help but not like it. Doomscar. Doomscar was something I was like, I read it and didn't read it correctly and thought it was trash. And now I feel like a moron. See, the problem I have with Fumarole is Wandering Fumarole was a land from the BFZ block that was one of the manlands they made. It was the red-blue manland, and it was just Wandering Fuckhole. The thing was awful. It barely saw play, and it just tanked. It went to nothing very soon after the set's release and still is worthless. I mean, Skred, it's sweet. And yeah, it's good in Storm. It gives you 3 colorless back. But it's still, it's a difficult card. Pyre of Heroes. Maja. Down to 2 packs. And then I'll dig out... Well, yeah, everything has an infinite combo in some sense, but it doesn't mean it's a good one. Arcane Treeline. Foil Righteous Valkyrie. Blight Step Pathway. And then Bulk. Yeah, that was a good pack. I think Pyre's underrated too. I really like Pyre. I just don't know the deck that's going to be built around it. Snow-covered mountain. Ooh. Asika, God of the Tree. Man, that's pretty. Man, that is nice. The mythics in this were really solid. It is a 2-card combo kill, but it requires a little bit of setup. It's not, again, it's not awful, but the deck, and a lot of the decks that went into similar patterns with it, were very easy to loop around. Egon, God of Death in the last pack. Not bad. This was actually a really good box. Like, altogether, we did awesome on this box. Let me pull out that kit. So let's see what we got. Let's do a myth account. So we have one. We'll do foil rares too. So we have one foil, one mythic so far. Two foils. I think this box was pretty mythic heavy, honestly. I may be wrong though. But I think I did pretty damn good overall on mythics. Yeah, I got 4 mythics, but all of my mythics were legitimately good, plus 2 foil rares. So it wasn't awful. Yeah, having the extra foil rares I like. I mean, people complain about it from an almost investing point of view, but it doesn't really matter. Like, having a solid box is what matters to me, and I'll take it. I enjoy pulling mythics and foils. Let's see. This was the junk. And this was the extra set stuff. So for extra foils, we have the gold span dragons. Like the extra ones weren't that great. As far as that, those are codes. Which one were you looking for, brother? You were looking for the blue-black guy in foil. Let's see. This is probably my favorite foil of the set, the Inga Rune Eyes. This thing just is sick in foil. The camera can't show this one, but it's amazing. So let's dig for your boy. Now, I've got him in non-foil. Let's see if I've got him in foil as an extra. Sadly, I don't think so. Nope. I've got a bunch of the... Oh yeah, I've got a ton of those. I've got a bunch of Our Lady Who Fucks the Dolphin. It's insane how much I like that card. No. Gentlemen, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for opening this with me. It gives us something to do on a night that Jake isn't doing anything. But, yeah. I'll have more stuff coming this week. If Jake and Joel don't do anything on Tuesday, probably Wednesday, I'll open more stuff. Yeah, once you open your stuff, just let me know. Because by the time Wednesday rolls around, I'm going to have more collector's boxes than I can actually store. So I got to start cracking that stuff too. Have a good night, guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys in the Discord.